Googly. Googly.
Hey everybody, it's Adam Geisen, Triad High School English teacher, webmaster, and tech advisor to the stars. Here I am with another Getting Googly video, trying to get some Google in your life. Today I want to talk about add-ons in Google Documents, and I'm basically going to highlight a few pretty good add-ons for teachers, but I want to show you really how to get into adding add-ons to your own Google Documents and how you can explore that for what will fit in your classroom or in your daily personal life or work life. So specifically, I want to look first at we're in a Google document. I wanted you to check out this little button right up here. It says add-ons, and that obviously is where we're going to look. So I've already added some. When I click on add-ons, you've got a list of a few that I've added. But before we do any of those, I want to show you quickly how to get your own add-ons in here. And add-ons are basically little accessories, and what they do is they add a little thing here and there to Google Docs and just enhance its usability and what it can do for you. And they're pretty great. They're obviously very varied, and they fit different needs from businesses to education. Anything that you really need, you can find an add-on to fix it. So we are going to scroll down just a touch here to the button that says Get Add-ons. It's going to bring up a screen, and basically this screen is a minimal version of the Chrome Web Store. And the Chrome Web Store is a great place to find extensions and apps and other things to add. This is just going to be looking for add-ons for Google Docs. And obviously, if you scroll through here, you'll see what they're mostly for. It's word processing. EasyBib is a great way to get citations and works cited pages put together. Translate is what Translate is. LucidArt. This is a great way to include flowcharts. I'm not going to go through all these, but this is a great place for you to explore. Spend an afternoon, take a look, and start adding some of these to your Google Docs. Now, obviously, if you add something and you're like, no, that stinks, I don't want it anymore, you can remove it later. So let's say I want this speech recognition add-on. I'm going to add it. Click on free. It's going to say, hey, you want to view and manage some documents, looking at some things. You usually want to allow those. And then it'll say that it's been added. So there it is, speech recognition, tells you exactly how to do it. Let's say I try it a couple times and I'm like, you know what, I don't really like this at all. You go to Manage Add-ons at the bottom of this tab here, and you can remove it. I click Manage, and I'll click Remove. Obviously, it's that simple. It'll go away after that the next time I go in there. So again, add-ons don't need to be something that become a problem. You've added so many that you don't know what you're using. Pick a few and stick with them. So some that I'm going to focus on today very briefly is the first one that I've got in here is Easy Accents. This is perfect for Spanish teachers, French teachers, for foreign language teachers, for kids trying to get to accents easily. Click on Start. It's going to bring up the box on the right-hand side. You choose your language. I'm going to scroll down to Spanish. And once I choose that, these are the accents. Now, simply wherever your cursor is on in the document, you double click, and there goes your accented term. Now, again, same thing. If you hold Shift and double click, and I held Shift, you couldn't see it, but I could see it. I held Shift and double clicked. It's a capital N. So again, or the Enya there. Again, you get lots of variations with these accents, and it works with any of these languages that they have included. Again, there was that little note about holding down the Shift key will capitalize it. So again, they're all very self-explanatory. Another really good one here is the EasyBib Bibliography Creator. If your school uses something like Noodle Tools, then you may not need something like this. But again, turning it on, searching for ISBNs and keywords will put your works cited into the document. It's another great one to explore. Maybe have your kids try it out and see how accurate it is. GMath is another one that for math teachers, if they want to explore this idea, you can create math expressions simply, one, by doing speech to math, which again I am not a math teacher personally, I'm an English teacher, so this would probably turn out disastrous for me, but it might be something worth trying in your own classroom. And if you don't want to speak them, you can scroll down, choose you can choose the equations here and create equations from the already chosen list. For you math teachers out there, another good thing to explore is clicking Insert and Equation. And now, while this isn't quite true math type or some of the software you might be used to, there are some good variations on equations and things to choose here. Once you click one, it'll bring it up and you can edit it however you see fit. And again, as math teachers, you guys will probably do a better job of that than I will. So a couple others that I want to show you before we move on. Kaizena Mini is a great one. What this is it's a way to record audio comments on, say, student papers. So you're grading a student's paper, you turn on that add-on and you highlight a piece of text or highlight whatever you want to talk about. It'll audio record your comment. Now, it won't turn it into text. It'll just record that audio. And then when the student gets the paper back, they can take a look at that or listen to it and hear your audio recordings. I've had teachers use this and they say it's a great time saver. And the kids actually enjoy it. They'll sit down, they'll put their earphones in and they'll listen to you talking. And then they don't have as many comments, they don't have questions, and they've actually read what it is that you've edited their papers. As an English teacher, to have kids actually look at the changes and the suggestions you make on a paper after you grade it, that's something that's almost unheard of these days. So maybe this change will get these kids to reflect a little bit on their writing. So again, these are just a few add-ons that I have found to be useful. There's so many for you to look for, and as you say, you know, I would love for Google Docs to be able to do this or that, you know, to create music tablet, music notation, those types of things. There's add-ons for all that stuff. So the more you explore, the more you'll get to see. This is another great way to get Googly, get some add-ons in your Google Docs. Check out some of my other videos to get Google in your life, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Googly. Googly. Googly.